Well, hello everyone. I'm so happy you're here with me. I'm Denyse. Thank you for joining me live or recorded. I'm happy you're here. I'm super excited to do our dear friends tonight. You can make it a winter landscape without anything for Christmas, or you can turn it into a dear Christmas artwork. That will be up to you. Again, you can customize your artwork any way you want and use any supplies that you have. So it's totally up to you. I always love to start with the sloppy copy. I'm going to use black marker just so you can see it on the screen. I would really like you to use pencil. So it's lighter, you can erase it. If I was by myself doing this on my own, I would be using pencil. I would not be using Sharpie. So today I'm going to do some deer silhouettes. If you are concerned with not being able to draw deer, you can look up Google Images and find some silhouettes. You can look up deer silhouettes and find the ones that you like and print them out. You can trace them. You can cut them out and glue them on your artwork. Or you can draw it freehand, up to you. But if you're intimidated and afraid that it's not going to come out nice, go ahead and look up some images to copy. Okay. So I'm going to start with my deer silhouette. So I'm going to start with, these are his little horn or whatever you call those little horny things. Not antlers, because his antlers are here. So and then here's his ears. His body. We'll give him a little baby tail. I love when you're so creative and you come up with different ways. So I was going to put on this one, I'm going to sketch out a wreath. So I left that space, but you can connect it because again, you're using pencil, so you can erase it. I'm using marker, which is not, I can't erase it. So this is my practice. This is my sloppy copy. Again, I forgot to leave this. So I'll show you, again, not a big deal. If I want to put a wreath around the neck, see, I have that line there. So if I had a pencil, I would erase it. And I'm curving it to make it look like it's going around the neck, but you would erase that line right there. Okay. Oops, I didn't do his antler on this side. So he should have an antler over here. And then I'll put a little deer over here. A little baby tail. And again, if you want to do a wreath around the neck, or you could do, let me show you what I got something. You could do flowers on the head. It doesn't have to be a silhouette. If you want to add details, you can add details. You could do, where did I put it? Oh boy. Oh, here it is. You could do a lay around the neck, right? Look at how fun that is. So you guys can add whatever, it doesn't have to be a wreath. So it's up to you. It could be a Hawaiian deer, right? Why not? Do whatever it is that you want to do. Hey, Danny. Hi, Benji. How are you guys doing? Okay. So now I got both of my deer out there. And let's put the moon in. So, or it could be a sun. It doesn't have to be nighttime. Mine was kind of like dusk. So, oh my gosh, my marker. And again, if you want a really nice circle, trace something. Find something a good size to trace. You can make it a crescent moon. That's a crescent moon. Looks like a C. You can make it a sun. Because I'm doing silhouettes, I want it to be nighttime. Then you could do some pine trees or any kind of trees. I think I'm going to have to get another marker. I didn't want to tell you guys, but I accidentally left it uncapped. Or the cap fell off. I'm going to say I accidentally left it uncapped. So it's not so juicy. Let's see if we can get through tonight. All right, so here's more. And again, because it's going behind the deer, right? That's behind the deer. And you can make them different heights. You could even put ornaments on your tree. Why not? Stars on the top. You can decorate them or not. Leave them pine trees because this is your artwork. So you do what you want. I'm going to put a mountain here. Do you have to have mountains? No. There's another mountain over here. Oh my gosh, my marker. Hold on, you guys. I got to get another marker. Usually I have like 10 of them here. Oh, there's one. Hold on. Let's see if this one works. There's some mountains in the background. And again, if you don't want mountains, don't do mountains. If you don't want trees, don't do trees. So that's my practice one. Let's see if I can get my big marker flowing. Sometimes you just like press down really hard and get it juicy again. Let's see if that worked. That's what that banging is. That's me pushing it down. Push the tip down really hard. All right, so there is my sloppy copy. All right, I was debating whether or not, I didn't want this just to be for the holidays. Again, you could do this painting all winter long, or it doesn't have to be winter. They could be in the forest, right? They could be in the trees, the woods. They could be in your front yard. I have them in my front yard all the time, and I don't have mountains. So, okay, now, guess what? I want to do mine different because I just want 2 different paintings. I don't want them to be the exact same. So I already sketched out the one that's the sample, but I want to show you guys too. Richie did it with me, my nephew, but he didn't want to do the deer. So he just did the landscape. And look at his trees, totally different than mine. Mountains, totally different than mine. This is called a monochromatic painting. Mono means one, okay? So this is monochromatic, meaning one color, which would be blue, plus black and white, which they actually don't consider colors. They consider value, tints and shades. So this would be blue plus black and white. So that would be a value painting. The sample I have was a value painting, but then I added the green and the red. So it no longer was monochromatic. So again, if you just want to do a winter landscape, and again, this was Richie's a few years ago. So thought it was cute. Now, what else I could do? Oh, okay, you guys, I went to Dollar Tree. Look. I thought this would be cool. Plus, you can use this as a tracer. The tag's still on it. Not bad for $1, right? Super pretty. And I thought, oh my God, how cool would that look? If you got one of the glitter deer at the Dollar Tree and put it in your landscape, right? You could do that. You could paint the background because silver glitter on dark, black, looks so cool. So you could do dark blue, dark black, but I just thought, or you could just use it as a tracer. It's such a cool design. I'm going to do something with it. Once I figure it out, I'll let you know. I just wanted to show you. All right, so I'm going to do a different design on this one. So I'm going to start with my deer, but I'm going to make them looking at each other. So this one's going to go like this. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something else too. I have a lot of stuff I want to show you tonight. Guess what I did? I went into my Christmas bin and I started pulling out all kinds of stuff. Makes me really excited. Puts me in a good mood. When I start to feel blah, I'm like, all right, Christmas is coming. It's not going to be the same, but it's coming, and decorations and making stuff make me feel better. Pick up my spirits, my holiday spirits. Making stuff for people. Okay, so the last one I did, I showed you guys how to do a wreath or flowers, right? This one I'm going to put on a reindeer collar. So I'm going to kind of arch my circle on this one, like that. And then I'm going to put a little circle here. That's going to be like the reindeer bell. And a little circle here. Arch it out, maybe a circle here. You can put little X's in there. And again, I still want to do a silhouette. So, and his snout looks like a moose. Maybe it's moose. Why not? I really don't know I think moose have bigger antlers and the big snout. I don't know a lot about those things. I know I don't have moose in my hair, but I know I have deer. All right. Give a little baby tail. Happy birthday, Danny. Danny's going to be 16 soon. November 24th is Danny's birthday. And he's having a party tomorrow. That's awesome, Danny. There's my little deer. See, that's kind of cute. See, it's different. They're looking at each other, right? Like, how about this guy? Could your reindeer be sitting? Sure. Could he have a red nose? Sure. Could he have a scarf instead of a collar with bells, or instead of a wreath, or instead of like Hawaii lei? Yes, you guys customize it however you want. That's what Rudolph says. Could you have Rudolph? Of course. Let me give you another idea. Okay, this is another one. I know, he's cute. I did little X's on my bells, but you could also make them look kind of like Y's. Mine look like X's. Little swirly background. I did the antlers on this one silver. Okay. Let's keep going. So I'm going to do a moon. And then I'm going to put some pine trees here. And then the mountains. Again, if you want to have mountains, have some mountains. Maybe I'll just have a comp. And I thought, okay, how cute would it be? You could have little ornaments on the antlers. You could have butterflies. You could have, how about dear friends? So it's not just the deer. There could be little baby birdies. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Hanging out on the antlers, right? You could put a bow. Instead of, the flowers on the head, you could do a little baby bow. So there's so many things you guys can do here. And that's just up to you. Okay. So again, and you don't have to make it monochromatic. Again, monochromatic would be one color plus black and white. So I'm going to start with my background, and I'm going to do blue. So I'm going to do tints of blue. So that means blue plus white. And I'm going to start in the way back with some blue. And I didn't even do a moon on my other one. Actually, I'll just go right through the moon and I'll add it in later. And for those of you guys that color the whole background, which is absolutely fine, if you wanted to paint the whole background and then layer it out, you can do that. And you know what? Keep an old blow dryer handy so it dries quick. So if you have an old blow dryer and you just want to paint the whole background blue, keep it handy, dry it, and then keep going. Because acrylic paint dries really, really quick. So I'm just going to paint right through that. Horizontal brush strokes. Right? And I just keep putting a little bit of white on my brush because I want to see those brush strokes. And if you're using crayons, or a color pencil or a magic marker, I would say color horizontally so that you see those crayon lines horizontally. And if you're using a printable, Add whatever you want to it. Do you want to add the sun? Do you want to add the moon? Do you want to add stars, birds, butterflies? What other things could you add? Snowman? I'm painting around my birds. But again, if I wanted to, I could just paint the whole canvas blue and let it dry and then layer it. But only do that with acrylic. You can't really do that with watercolor. Because watercolor is transparent, which means you can see through it. Okay, so there's a few different blues in my background. And now I'm going to do my mountain. So all I'm going to do is do a tint. So I just added white to my brush. And I'm just going to fill the mountain in white. So it's the same blue, except with white. That makes it a tint of blue. I'm just going to fill in my mountain. I'm going to follow the line. All right, today was my first day I started listening to Christmas music. My mom came over. Oh, Christmas lights around the deer neck. That's a great idea. What a super idea. I love when you guys give me ideas. So I think, oh my gosh, Christmas music always puts me in a good mood. So you could play Christmas music while you're painting. You don't want to hear jingle bells. I could sing a song, but it definitely won't help you paint. Oh, I should put another mountain in there that's a little bit darker. I'll add another one. Okay, let's put a little bit. All right, so let's just make it a little bit bluer. Right, we can make this a little bit bluer. I didn't even wash off my brush. I just scooped up some blue. I mean, you could make it as dark blue or any other color that you want to. Let's do this mountain. How about a little bit darker? Let's see if that's too. See, it almost looks black. It's like a navy. It's a deep blue. I don't want it to compete with my black silhouette. That means I don't want to take away from my black silhouette, because that to me is the focus. So I'm going to put a little bit more white in here and soften it up so that it doesn't, you know, I want to have contrast, right? I want it to really show up against my, I'll make that continue down. Oops. So those black lines I didn't mean to do. I'm going to paint over them. You guys know I make mistakes. Shh, don't tell anyone. Ooh, Danny has a reindeer joke he's going to tell us when it comes on the screen. I love jokes. Make sure you guys turn your volume down on Facebook, not on the computer, but just on Facebook. You turn your volume down so that you don't have that echoing sound. Because remember, we're on like a 10-second delay. So when you come on and I can hear we all can hear the computer about 10 seconds before, right? Because you're slightly delayed. So just make sure when you come on, you turn down that Facebook volume. I always forget to remind you guys. Okay. And I'm going to do the lighter blue here. That's too dark. Add a little bit more white. Mix it in there. So now I'm just covering up those mistakes I made, right? Actually, I can make this mountain come down here like this. Then wherever you make a mistake, you could just cover it up with some paint, right? So like my trees, I can make my trees go up taller into the mountains. So if there's areas of my mountains I don't like, I'll just make my white wispy trees go up higher. Remember, try to use the black last because it ends up everywhere. This looks like a ski slope, doesn't it? Woo, I could do, oh my gosh, you could put a little skier on there. Wouldn't that be cute? A little person with skis right there. Sled, a little silhouette of a person on a sled. That would be super cute. Oh, sorry, Lola. Lola said I'm going fast, so I'll slow down. Some of these mountains to me look a little funny, like this. I can soften it up, like right here. Right? You could put snow, like a snow-capped mountain. Let me go do my moon while Lola's catching up. So I just scooped up some white. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. So now I'm using circular brush strokes. Right, so my moon's kind of round. You can make a little C in there, make it look like a croissant. I mean, a crescent moon. Croissant. Oh my gosh. All right, I like croissants. What can I say? Yum. This little slope just makes me really want to put a skier on it. Again, you could put skiers if you want to. And when you guys do the trees, it's okay if you go on the line in the deer if you're going to do a silhouette, but if you want to make your deer brown, where's my Rudolph? You could do your deer brown. You could actually, if you guys have ribbon, you could actually cut out real ribbon and put it on there, okay? Or if you have little lights, I love the Christmas light idea. What I was thinking, you guys, when I was doing Teddy the other day, I lost Teddy. But I thought, oh my gosh, what if I poked holes in the back of my canvas and put lights in the tree? So that's, let me show you if I can find it. Hold on. Okay, here's Teddy. So I haven't done the lights yet. This is from the other day, you guys. So it's recorded on the website, but I didn't put lights on it. What if I poked holes through my canvas and put little lights through it and then plugged it in? Or you get the battery powered ones and it lit up. I still want to put a little cocoa cup in his hand. I got that idea from you guys. So I thought that would be cute. I love the cocoa idea. You could put a cell phone in his hand. That would be funny. So really, tonight's going to be an easy cleanup. I used one brush this whole time, plus blue and white, right? So this painting, again, now I'm just using the white on my dirty brush. So that same brush, and I'm just doing almost like upside down V's, up and down, up and down. So again, my brush stroke is following that tree, right? And I'm going to do that all the way down to the bottom. So crisscross. So up and down, and up and down. Like an upside down V, almost like an arrow. It's kind of lopsided, so I'll make it come out a little. And I could do it here. I'm just going to overlap it. You could even tangle up the lights in the antlers, right? The antlers could have the Christmas lights wrapped around it. I was going to do little birds, but I love the Christmas. Maybe I'll do the Christmas. No, I'm going to put lights on here somewhere. I just haven't figured out where. You have to be open-minded and just think outside the box, right? You could have Christmas lights on your trees. And because my blue is still wet in the background, it's giving it nice color. I haven't added any blue to my brush. I just keep putting white on it because the blue background is still wet. So it's mixing in my white and it's giving me these really cool blues. But if your white's already dry, just go ahead and put some blue on your brush. Just mix it right on the canvas. Or if you're using crayon or marker, you're just coloring it in. Maybe you try some different blues. Maybe you put some purple in there. Wouldn't that be pretty? Purple Majesty. Wisp, 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 wisp. Until you like it. Just keep painting it until you like the way your tree looks. And don't worry, again, I'm not even worried that I went inside my deer's nose or snout or whatever you call it. Oh, there goes my brush. Oh, dear. All right. You know what happens, you guys? The one place I don't have a cover is where the brush goes, like right now on my carpet. It's okay. But you know that happens. Like the one little spot that I don't have covered is exactly where the paint goes. Or the other day I ran and got something and now I have a big giant green streak on my wall. I like the blues too. So when you have one color plus black and white, that's called monochromatic. So if you were to leave it all one color plus your black and white, it would be a monochromatic painting. And because it's your painting, you could do it however you want. Maybe I did my deer blue, right? What if I made the deer like just silhouettes and blues? Maybe I did them really dark blue instead of black. I don't have to make them black. And I don't have to put anything around their neck. Can you see that? I might have to add a little, looks pretty white right there. Put a little bit more blue in there. You could put snow, snowflakes, little white dots. You could add silver to it. Walking in a winter wonderland. Too blue. See, it's blended just right into my background. So I just put some white in it. Put some white in it. Murphy's Law, right. Yes, you know it. You know what that means, Murphy's Law, you guys? It's just the way it goes. It's like, you just have to be prepared for anything or not prepared at all, because no matter how you plan. Oh, glitter glue would be really pretty too if you have glitter glue. I love that. You guys know one of my favorite things is Mod Podge. Mod Podge comes in a ton of Mod Podge is really, I always call it Mod Podge, but it's Mod Podge. And it comes in a ton of different finishes. And one of my favorite finishes is the glitter. So it doesn't get all over because it's in a glue base and it dries transparent and shiny and sparkly. It's so pretty. It smells funny, but it's non-toxic. I'm really big on using non-toxic products. Acrylic paint is non-toxic. So that means it's, you know, it won't hurt your lungs. And you don't want this area to get too dark because you want to have the contrast with the deer. So if you're going to do your deer a dark color, you want to have that contrast, right? So you don't want it to get too dark in the background behind it. White looks good too. You could always leave it white. I'm gonna fix this mountain up here. Looks funny. It needs to come out a little bit. Okay. Can you even see? So that looks just, again, right in his neck here. It looks too white. So I'm going to just put a little bit of blue in there before I start. Let me see what so here's dark blue. Let's see what the dark blue looks like. You like it dark blue? Or should I do black? So that's just dark blue, but it's looking pretty black. But I still want to do a silhouette. I probably should be using a smaller brush, just so I don't keep going out of the line. Yes, I'm using navy blue. And you guys that are watching or recorded, I'm reading the chit chat. So the Mod Podge, they have matte, which makes it not shiny. And then they have the glossy, which I love when you coat something and you want it to look really shiny. And the Mod Podge glitter glue has really, really fine, gorgeous colored sparkles, and it dries shiny, but don't overuse it, because if you put it on too thick, then it leaves like a white cast to it. So I'll start with navy, and then I'll see if I like it, and then maybe I'll put black over it, which is super easy to change. I think the black is going to make it look more dramatic. I saw Kim's comment. I think Kim's right. I think I should use the black, even though it looks black on the screen. Danny says, Alexa, play Blue Moon. You don't want to hear me sing it anymore? Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Can you think of a deer song? Just hear those sleigh bells ringing and something ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-dong-ding. You know, Dancer and Prancer and Chancer and Vixen. I don't know them because I forgot. All right, it's been a while. I forgot. Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Yeah, black looks better. Kim, you're right. Because of the strong contrast, right? I'm going to go to a smaller brush because I'm getting sloppy. Sloppy and silly. Oh, Alexa, play Walking in a Winter Wonderland. That's a great one. Was that yeah, that's a great song. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to put on some Christmas carols. And you guys, I cannot play Christmas music on here because it'll get muted by Facebook. So you have to play your own music or listen to me sing. I don't recommend listening to me sing. I got to take my time to do this part. And I just want to make sure I don't block the screen. Oh my gosh, you know what would be so cute is if they had boots on. What if you gave them little winter boots? Now I can't do it now because the black's wet, but when it's dry, I could put little boots on them. That would be cute. Little snow boots. I want to put I want my birds to be red. I want to make them cardinals. So I'm going to not do that, a silhouette. A little pop of red would be cute, right? That means a little burst of red, not pop like soda pop, but like pop of color, like a little blast of color. Sometimes I wonder if kids today know what I'm talking about with the vocabulary. They're like, what is pop doing in there? Not pop soda pop. Yeah, you could put a little red, same thing. You could put a little red nose. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. But you could actually put a red nose on here. This one looks like it's prancing, right? This would be Prancer over here, prancing around. Now, what if you're a soccer player? Maybe wouldn't that be funny if you put a soccer ball right there, like she's kicking a soccer ball? Or if you ice skate, you could put ice skates on your deer. Again, you guys, there are no rules. The rules are be yourself, be creative, think outside the box, get ideas from each other, be inspired, be creative, be silly, have fun, laugh, relax, de-stress, chill. That's a good word for tonight's picture. Chill. Chill out. Okay, so my black's pretty wet, so I don't want to go into the collar yet. So I'm going to leave that alone, but guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do these. Did I make myself red? I'm going to put little red cardinals, but I need a tiny brush, right? So I want to stay away from the wet black paint. Let's see if I have red here. Here's a little cardinal right here. That's a pop of color. You see how it stands out? That's what I mean by pop of color, because it's like so blue, so monochromatic. Now it's not monochromatic anymore because I added another color to it. So my little cardinal's supposed to be sitting on the antler. Does it look like he's sitting on the antler? You could always put a yellow beak too. I'll make this one over here. You could always add the details with marker or wait for it to dry and do it in Sharpie. Does that look like a bird? I think he needs a little bit more of a belly. Like a half a circle. I would love to do a cardinal scene one day. I don't think we've done cardinals yet. We could do that one day. Let's do that in January. I'm planning January right now. I'll come up with a cardinal painting for January. And again, the way I'm doing this, you guys can make it however you want. And if you came on late, let me show you. Let's see, where did he go? Here's one Rudolph, right? So you could do the nose. Look at how the collar, here's the collar, right, with bells. If you want to do that, you can do flowers if you want to do that. Where's my little baby Rudolph? If you guys hear this, you know how long I've had this Santa? You guys, I used to work at the mall. I used to work at the mall in my 20s, and I've had this since then, my little Santa. And then that my little Santa came with my little Rudolph. So, yeah. See, again, if you want to put a little red nose on, put a little red nose on. I didn't mean on yourself, but why not? What else do we have to do? I'm not going anywhere. I wish it blinked. I wish it glowed. Wish it glowed. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do, since I just painted my nose red, I look more like a clown than Rudolph. I'm going to do my collar red. Give it a little pop of color. Now it matches the birdies. Do this color right over here. Or you could do red and green. That would be cute too. Oops, I should have done that. I'll do the bells green. How about that? I don't know. Well, I'll try. Let's see how the bells look green. I could do a green. I kind of like just the red. Should I do the little bells in green? Another pop of color, or should I just leave it the red? Let's see. All right, let's try a little. I poured green, so maybe we use it. Like a little crown of green that looks pretty dark. So I'm going to lighten it up. It's really actually on my canvas, it's not that dark, but on the camera it looks pretty dark. See, I just put a little white in there. No what? No green? Red looks good. All right, I just put the green in there. You guys don't like it? You kind of like just the red and the blue? Because what I could do is, what I was also thinking about doing is just putting a red bow on her head. So I thought that would be cute, just like a cute red bow. Too late now, but that's okay. So, and remember, you're on delay. So by the time I see what you guys are saying to me, let me put a little more white in my trees. And you could always go back into it with some white. You could put snow on your mountains. So what happens if I do the green? Well, I can let it dry, and then I can paint over it. I can do the green and then do the little red flowers on top of it. Like, little red flowers. That brush is a little bit. Oh, I forgot. You could do, that's why I put this here. I put this stuff out so I remember to show you guys. How about a little poinsettia? Could you do a little poinsettia on her head? Yeah, you could do a little poinsettia. So which one do you like better? You like them like this, looking each way, or do you like them next to each other? Yes, I could put a red bow up there too. I could turn that into it. Actually, is so big right now. It looks like. Look at. Let's see. Let's make it into a bow. Why not? Now it looks like a heart. So I'll make a little center. So how I would do a little center is maybe I'll mix a little white with the red, so I can make the little circle in the middle of the bow here. Doesn't show up. Hold on, because it's so wet. So again, if I was patient and let it dry, I'm as patient as you guys. There's our little bow. I'm going to put a little bit more white in there. Again, just trying to give you guys ideas. Yeah, looking at each other, I think looks cute too. So I'm going to keep doing a few more details. You guys want to come on the screen? Let me see if I can figure this out. I got my phone here. I copied the link already. Let's go into the group. Screen. Let me see if I can figure this out. Do you hear that? I got my phone here. I copied the link already. I'll lower the volume. So see, that's how behind we are. And that's what happens when you guys come on the camera. Let's see if you got it. Did you see it? Okay. Did it? I'm trying, Danny. Hold on. I'm working on it. I'm getting you guys the link. And it gives me a pretty hard time on my computer when I try, because, I'm the host. So I try to do it on my phone. Paste. Oh, dear. All right, now I'm going to try it on my computer because it's... Oh, you got it. Yes, there. Yay, it showed up. See, again, it's delayed. So it took a minute or two. So there's a link if you guys want to come on the camera. And if you're watching it recorded, you have to join us live one day because it's so much fun to come on. That's my favorite part. Yay. Okay, it took me a minute, but I'm technology challenged, you guys. I created the red truck event and then I accidentally deleted it. And so I changed the date, and we're going to do it on a Saturday afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, but also in the morning if you're Pacific. Oh, Danny's got a joke for us. Hold on. Hey, Danny.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What's your joke?
How much did Santa pay for his reindeer?
How much did Santa pay for his reindeer? I don't know. How much?
Nothing. They were on the house.
Oh, that's awesome. Nothing. They were on the house. Who told you that joke?
Looked it up.
I love it. That looks great. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Have a great party tomorrow.
Do you have anything Tuesday?
No, Wednesday, Danny. We'll do it Wednesday.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Have a great birthday party tomorrow.
Bye, Denyse.
Bye, Danny. Hi, Abby and Claire.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Let's see. Oh, I love your tree. Oh, you did a sled. Did you draw that? I love it. Can you bring it closer? Oh my gosh. Wait, bring your sled closer. That's so cool. You did an awesome job. That is amazing. Wow, I'm going to try that. I love the curly Q part underneath the, I don't know what you call that part, but the sleigh part, the underneath. That looks great. Very impressive.
Thank you.
And then let me see the other one. I love those trees. Oh my gosh, what's on the mountain?
A sled.
That is so cute. I love that. And I love your zigzag lights on there. And I love the grays. So again, that's like monochromatic. So I love your values that you did with the lights and the darks of the gray tones. That looks really, really good. How old are you guys?
I'm 9 and Claire's 5. But
Amazing.
she's gonna turn 6
Coming
in
up?
December. The day after
December.
Christmas.
That's
I'm gonna have my birthday at the new house.
how nice. Wow. And you're going to be 6. That's great. I love it. And what is it? Did you say the day after Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
And which one's Claire? Which one of you is Claire? So it's Claire's birthday, December 26th, and you're going to be 6 years old. I have to remember that so I can give you a shout out. That means, yay, Claire, happy birthday. Happy 6th birthday. Okay. Thanks, girls. Bye. Hey, Lola.
Hi, I'm not finished yet.
Oh, gosh, they're so cute. I love them.
I do need some help what to put. Like, I don't know what to put on the top.
In the what? In the top?
Like in the reindeers.
Oh my gosh, don't touch your reindeer. I love your reindeer. Don't do anything to your reindeer. Maybe you add some ornaments or something to your trees. I think your reindeer are so cute the way they are. Don't do anything.
Okay.
Maybe
Like, how did you do the one that has like the green stuff and the red?
I'll show you here. Hold on. So all I did on the top of the head was take some green and kind of just tap it on there. Tap, 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 right? Oops, hold on. Tap, tap. Not even like, I didn't even really paint it in a shape. And then I just tapped some red on there on top of it. Tap, 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 just to give it a little bit of color. And it just gives the illusion like it's a flower and some leaves, right? That's it. That's all I did.
Okay.
Yours looks great. Don't overpaint it. Don't put too much. It looks really, really nice.
Okay. What's the next art class?
The next art class is Wednesday. Hold on. Wednesday. Guess what we're doing?
The Grinch.
Wednesday, 7 my time, 7 p.m. So that's, I think, so you're Pacific. So that's 4 o'clock your time, Wednesday.
Okay.
You're 3 hours behind me, right? Yeah. So right now it's 8, 7, 6. It's 5 o'clock your time. It's almost dinner time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, I'll post it soon. But yeah, we're gonna do the Grinch.
Mhm.
Where's your Grinch stuff?
I don't have a green stuff.
Neither do I. I was
But I
going
want
to
some green with a hat.
wear a green hat. I love it. Wear a green shirt.
Bye. I'll come back. I'll come back.
Hey, Benji. What you got? Let me see. Ooh, look at all those colors you use. That looks great. Can you hold it up closer to the camera? Come closer. Look at these. That looks great, Benji. I love it. I love your shirt.
It looked like more spring than the winter.
It's awesome.
He couldn't do deer, a little bit difficult, so he just draw bird. Yeah.
So let me tell you,
Yeah.
Benji, I want to talk Benji. Benji, let me tell you something. This is what you could do. You know what? I can't draw deer great either. So do you know what I did? I went on Google Images and I found deer pictures that I liked. And in our private Facebook group, if you look up under files, I added some. So you can find your own and then you can trace them or you could cut them out and glue them on your artwork. So that's what I did. Okay. So I traced.
Draw on your nose.
Yeah, because I wanted to look like Rudolph. You like it? I think I look more like a clown than Rudolph. Don't I kind of look like a clown? Yeah. Well, I was going for Rudolph, but I think really it looks like I have a cold with the run, like a winter cold, but it's Rudolph. I just needed to blink now.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'll see you Wednesday for Grinch.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
I'm 6.
Hey, it's awesome. Happy 6th, not birthday, unbirthday.
It's already, I was already my birthday.
When's your birthday? What month?
September.
Oh, you just turned 6. That's awesome. Well, happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was so fun. All right. So just so you guys know, again, whenever we do something that looks to be more intricate, Google images, free Google images, look up silhouettes, look up deer silhouettes, right? And then you're going to find 1,000 different images in different poses. Print them out and then cut them out or trace them. And then you can have a better idea. And if you can't do that, on the Facebook, inside the group, inside our private Facebook group, look under the files, okay? And even on the page, I believe I posted some different images of deer silhouette. If I didn't, I have them on my computer. I can post them. It could be jumping, right? And then how about did you guys see this? Where did I put him? Where's my cool silver deer? Oh, here he is. Look, I love this. And I don't know if you guys are near the Dollar Tree, but look at how pretty he is, right? So you can find a stencil and trace it and glue it on. I just think this one's cute. So again, you guys don't have to be able to draw a deer. There's so many ways to find stencils that you could do. So, all right. I know I got to remember Danny's joke. Somebody remind me. Yay, I can't wait to do the Grinch. And here's Emma and Bella. Hey, girls.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Aw, that's cute. That's like that's a Bambi. That's like a baby deer.
Yeah.
I love that. Wait, where's mine? I gotta hold mine. Hold on, I threw them across the room. Hold on. Okay, here we go. See, now we match. All right, what'd you make tonight?
This is mine. I used watercolor, so it's a little different.
Yeah, I like the trees. I think those trees look awesome.
Yeah, and my deer, the deer look kind of weird.
So your deer are great, but the legs are a little thick, I think.
Yeah, they are.
You know, you can make the body a little bigger, then the legs won't look so big, right?
And then this is mine.
Cute. Looks very nice. You went with the blues. Your sister went with the grays, right? Love it. Love how different yours always come out. And that brown tablecloth could also be an artwork, right? That could be your abstract artwork. I love brown paper. All right, you guys, hearts to you and your mom for recording you. And do you love the Grinch? Are you excited to do the Grinch?
Yes.
All right. So Wednesday, I'll see you guys then, if not before. And you guys stay safe. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye, you guys. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Hi, happy Friday.
All right. Hey, I want some jokes for all you guys. I want some jokes for the Grinch on Wednesday. I love Danny's joke tonight. So come up with whatever jokes you have, whatever Grinch attire you have. I don't have anything Grinch, but I'm going to be on the look for it, right? So have a great time. Have a great day. And I will see you guys soon. Stay safe and healthy, okay? Bye, you guys. Post your pictures. I know you do. Thank you.